Hello guys, welcome back to another Blu-ray hunting video. Yes, today we are in ROATH, Cardiff, and going to check out CEX here. The last time I think I came here was actually the big South Wales video I did. That was the last time, so we haven't been here for a good while now. And yeah, I just thought I'd come here. CEX wise has been quite quiet, you know, as I say, haven't been here that much, so we might find nothing, we might find a lot, we don't know. There's also a few charity shops here, and I was looking for somewhere to go on a Saturday, so I've always tended to come here, it feels like, on a Sunday and everything kind of shut. So yeah, we're going to go to CEX and some charity shops that are, I guess, open and around. There's also a cash converters, if I remember rightly, which sold like VHSs, and I'm actually parked further up than I normally am, which is closer to that, so we might be able to go there as well and have a look. I do have an hour, basically it's 9:30 now, or 9:25, and I do need to be leaving here by 10:30. I'm going to see Avatar: The Way of Water 4DX at 11 o'clock, so it takes half an hour to get there. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do at 11, and then yeah, that'll be this week's video. So hopefully you guys enjoy. As I say, we're just going to be pottering around CEX, and this is, I guess, number 4, I think, or 3, I think it's number 4 now, of the maternity videos. I'm trying to do 5 weeks of me you know, having videos done, and this is one of them. And yeah, so the last couple of weeks I haven't really done what I normally do. For those that are watching for the first time, I've very much got a baby on the way, and of course in the first couple of weeks of the baby being born, I'm not going to be able to go Blu-ray hunting, so yeah, that's why I'm kind of filming these videos. So this is the date that we are filming this video, just for purposes of obviously the prices that you see today and all of that, because prices in CEX can change, but that's why I'm not going to be and haven't been at HMV the last couple of weeks. Bit of backstory there if you're new watching. So yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying these videos, and I'm obviously active in the comments and stuff as well, because the videos will be done and I'll be commenting away, and everything is sweet and awesome and it's all good. But yeah, we're gonna go to CEX now. They open at 9:30, so we'll go there first, I think, because it'll be quiet in there then for filming and obviously all of that. And then after that, we'll see how much time we have left and weigh up what charity shops we can go to, cash converters, all of that. And yeah, really a proper gritty Blu-ray hunting video today, in terms of we're actually looking for something quite unique in the charity shops potentially. There's quite a few of them here. I think there's a Red Cross, there's a Barnardo's, there's the cash converters, there's I think there's a British Heart Foundation somewhere as well up there, but there's always like a few close by. So yeah, it feels a bit more like traditional Blu-ray hunting. We don't really know what we're going to find, especially in those charity shops, and even CEX, to be honest, because as I say, we don't really know what we're looking for. We are looking for things like a Halloween slips, horror slips, where I'm more or less at the end of that now, I think. But we've also got the Disney classic slipcover things, plus the Marvel steelbooks, so there's still plenty that we are looking for individually in certain collections. So yeah, we'll of course take a look and see what we can find. That guy literally just drove past, right, and the last 3 letters of their number plate was CEX. That's a sign that CEX is going to be fantastic, I reckon. So let's head then to CEX now and go there first, see what we can find, and start the video. To be honest, we don't know if we're going to get a ticket today, because the parking is horrendous here today. I thought I was coming really early and it'd be fine, but I don't know, we'll just have to see. Hopefully it won't be too long. And yeah, lovely day though, it's really fresh, still cold but still nice. Here we go, CEX. Yes, CEX, then here we go in ROATH. Haven't been here for a while, as I said, so let's take a look what we can find inside. First thing I'm seeing though is a mixture, to be honest. They've got it all packed in like they normally do here. Steelbooks though, straight away, Amazing Spider-Man 2 with some nice debossing there, as you can see, embossing. As you can see, a few scratches on the back, but a very nice steelbook. This is a Blu-ray steelbook, as you can see there, for £8, but that is phenomenal. Fantastic design. They also have then next to that the first Spider-Man. So this is the Amazing Spider-Man 2, sorry, this is the second one, the other one was the first one. But yeah, still a nice design steelbook at £8 as well. Tends to be a lot of steelbooks here, but we'll see that in a little bit. We've got Big Hero 6 then here as well. I'm just getting it out. As you can see, Disney Classic number 53 there with the slipcover, so that's nice. Not one I need, but it is still here nonetheless. Next to that then we have more steelbooks. The Last Kingdom there for £3, Blu-ray steelbook there, very cheap, next to Let Me In. Over here though we also have then some Minecraft, no slipcover on there, and a cover reprint at £12. And then we also have then next to here then we've got another steelbook there. I think that's Meg, I can't really make out what it is. And then we've got Mufasa then here, the Blu-ray, £5 now. That's come down price massively. Only was released like maybe a couple of months ago, and it's already a £5 in CEX with a slipcover. pretty good deal. Be here though, we do have Scooby-Doo. This is the 2002 movie, as you can see. 18 quid for this Blu-ray, so obviously an out of print, but quite a rare one. It was on Vinted a couple of weeks ago as well. Somebody was selling it for, I think, £11. But yeah, Star Wars Rise of Skywalker, we have a steelbook here. This is just a Blu-ray, I believe, 3D steelbook, and this one is there for 12 quid as well. We have then this Punisher steelbook there for £15 from 2004. I've never seen this. I know Punisher was basically, I think, was it Joe Berthnall or Jake Berthnall? Yeah, on Netflix. Nosferatu is here, 28 quid though. I don't know why the 4K of Nosferatu is £28. This has been out a while now, and yeah, not too sure why it's overpriced, but yeah. We also have this one then. This is Detox, special edition there starring Sylvester Stallone. As you can see, 88 film release, and this is on the shelf for just £5. Pretty nice. We then have Dumb and Dumber. This is the uncut version, of course, the original movie starring Jim Carrey and Jeff Daniels. Yeah, they did a new version, didn't they, of this, like a Dumb and Dumber 2, and it wasn't very good. But the Blu-ray for the original is £12. It obviously might be an out of print as well. Down here we have Final Destination 5, the steelbook for 8 quid. As I say, tends to have a lot of steelbooks in this store today, which we'll get into in more detail now. There's quite a few coming up. We have then here Fantastic Four. This is another Marvel one, 35 quid, and this is on the shop floor. Yes, believe it or not. Pretty nice steelbook though, nice design, as you can see there for £35. Got some embossing as well, and all of that. We've got some Guardians then. These are all Blu-ray, unfortunately no 4K, because I'd be all over the 4Ks of course for my collection of Marvels, but this is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 there for £8. And then they've also got the first Guardians film there, 3D Blu-ray for £15, as you can see. Really nice designs on these, as I say. They've put a lot of effort into these, you can tell. Yeah, really nice. First Kingsman movie now then, Kingsman Secret Service. This one comes with a J card, 8 quid as well. Really nice design on this one as well. And again, on the shop floor, really nice to be able to handle these now and have a look. There was a lot more behind as well, which obviously I didn't get a chance to film. We've got this one then for £1, Hugo 3D. This is the Martin Scorsese film. Yeah, £1 for the steelbook. Pretty good condition as well. I remember picking this up a couple of weeks back, but £1. Insane. We then have down here High School Musical 1 is here, £4. That's the High School Musical remix. It's the first movie. And then they also have High School Musical, the dance edition for number 2, and that's £4 as well. These High School Musical films are quite rare. To have the whole trilogy, there's number 3, in the store is pretty rare. Speaking of rare, we've got Halloween then. We've got Halloween 4, Return of Michael. That is there for 20 quid on a Blu-ray. As you can see, probably an out of printer for 20 quid. And then putting that one down there, there's another one next to it. They also have Halloween 5, Revenge of Michael for 18. So you can get both of those in here for £38. As I say, on the shop floor. Pretty insane, but they are in stock in CEX. Okay, so just went in 2 charity shops and they weren't very good. This time, British Art Foundation last time, I remember there being some Australian titles in there, so we shall see if they have them within, because yeah, they had some really obscure stuff last time in this British Art Foundation, so hopefully we get some more, but I didn't film in the last 2 because there was nothing there, so yes. Here we go then, British Art Foundation. Of course, we had some Australian stuff last time. Let's see if they have that in here. A bit of a rejig. They've got some games here. They've got this one here only for £5 and Gun for £3 on PS2. I did scan these in the CEX app. There was nothing there. We've got some kids DVDs and movies and stuff there. And then just a regular panning shot of all the DVDs that they have. Unfortunately, no Blu-rays on the shelf in here. Go to Cash Generator now, though, that I mentioned at the beginning. Let's take a look in here. They had quite a big selection of Blu-rays in here, all probably around 99p, going up to about a £5 each, depending on the movies. So they've clearly done a bit of research in terms of how much movies are actually worth and whatnot. But yeah, there's quite a few. So yeah, I've just had a quick look at this shelf here. But they probably had about 5 shelves of this, but they're all very common titles and all of that. 10 of us then, let's go into that charity shop and see what we can find. Got some DVDs here. The first one I'm seeing is Cardiff City versus Portsmouth. But unfortunately, they lost the match. But if they won that one, then I would have bought it, because I think they did win against Portsmouth in the FA Cup final. I'm not too sure. But yeah, DVDs then, as you can see, got just a plethora of DVDs. Got some Disney slipcovers there and all of that. Further up here then, we've got a few more DVDs, and Gavin and Stacey I noticed there. And then up here then we've got some Stella. So we've got season 1 to 2 there. And we also have there next to that one, season 3, I believe. So yeah, not too sure if I have this one or not, but pretty cheap price to get this though. I think they're all £1 each. So you know, might be worth, yeah, 99p, might be worth grabbing. Okay, I just drove to the cinema now, just because I had, you know, I needed to get here, and we'll go through the pickups. I have a feeling this week's Blu-ray hunt is very short, because I don't think I filmed much footage. So apologies if it's shorter than normal and whatnot, but I did make some pickups. 1 from a charity shop and 3 from CEX. We do have 4 things to go through. Potentially would have been 5, to be honest, but Cash Generators wouldn't take card for a £1 Blu-ray, and I didn't want to go and withdraw cash, so I didn't buy it. But yeah, it's quite a common tile it was. I've seen it a couple of times. Anyways, I'll start with the charity shop. It was 99p. I don't know if I already have this, but I have been looking for these you know, off and on recently, and wanting to get them all physically. This is Stella. This is the TV show by Ruth Jones, starring Stephen Spears as well in it. Very Welsh based show. It's basically about Stella here, who is Ruth Jones's character, who lives in the South Wales Valleys, and it's sort of I guess a family kind of orientated drama, I guess, but obviously a comedy. It's actually filmed you know, in the South Wales Valleys, which is where I live, and yeah, pretty interesting. So as I say, I'm not sure if I have season 3. I don't know, but I know I think I have season 1, and I think I have season 5, and I have another one, but it's either 2 or 3. So I'm not too sure, but we'll see what I've got. I'll put it on the screen if I already have it. Yeah, like I say, if I've already got it, then I'll just put it in the pile and put it on Vinted for £1. If somebody buys it, great. If not, then I'll just charity shop it myself. It's only £1. It's worth picking it up. They did have a box set of season 1 and 2 as well there, but yeah, I'm just trying to pick these up individually at really cheap prices. They're quite common in charity shops in South Wales, because obviously kind of people bought them, and then I guess when they're having a clear out, they just realise, oh, I'm never going to watch this again. So yeah, it's one of those kind of things, but I'd like to have them all. As I say, I probably need to check Vinted, to be honest, but I do have a couple of seasons. I need to just look at what I've got. I think the final season 6, I think it is pretty expensive in terms of CEX price, as well as like resale price. So if you can get that in a charity shop, that's a win, especially for £1. But all 3 discs inside. So we got disc 1 there, which has episodes 1 to 4 on it. Then we have episodes 5 to 7 on that one, and then we have episodes 8 to 10 as well as extras on that one. So yeah, just DVD version. As I say, I've been collecting a few DVDs recently, just trying to get some historical things that I want in my collection that are maybe hard to watch on streaming and stuff, because if you don't have Sky, you can't watch Stella. It's one of those. Then we have 3 from CEX. I spent £9 in CEX, and I bought 2 films. I'll start with these 2 first. I bought 2 films that are quite rare to actually find, to be honest, and they had the entire trilogy there. I already have the 3rd one, so I didn't pick that one up, of course, but I picked up the High School Musical film. So High School Musical, the first movie. This is High School Musical remix, which includes 2 versions of the movie, including the original alongside the sing-along. Then you get bonus features, music videos, learn the dance moves, and bringing it all together. So it's a proper, like, you know, full packed version, I guess. Yeah, so this was I've got the first one. This has been on my list for a while, to be honest. Didn't know they were there. They've been in my favorites thing on CEX for ages, and of course I had to get number 2 as well alongside it. So number 1 and 2, this one's the extended dance edition, which is, I guess, the same kind of thing in terms of feature film, you know, loads of bonus features, how to dance and sing along, etc. So yeah, High School Musical 1 and 2, £8 for the 2 of them. You know, they're quite cheap for what they are, really, because they are very hard to find. You can't find them anyway, so you'd like to think they'd be a bit more, you know, the level of, what was the one I saw, Scooby-Doo, 18 quid. It wouldn't surprise me if these should be £10 each, because, as I say, quite hard to find. So pretty good price, I think, for those 2. And as I say, it'll go nicely now with my 3rd High School Musical and complete that. I know High School Musical is not like a film that people maybe are interested in. I mean, I'm sat here with the Taylor Swift jumper on. I like cheesy musicals, and these were really fun back in the day. I mean, when did High School Musical 1 come out? It was like revolutionary when it came out, in terms of, for like this type of quality. I don't even say on there, but in terms of this quality on, you know, on a TV channel. Like when it premiered, it was huge when it came out, and you know, the fact they made 2 and then obviously 3 then went in the cinema as well, it was massive. And it was the first, I'd say it was the first thing on like TV stroke, like in the streaming TV age that we're in now, that became kind of viral just by TV, and then ultimately the sequels going in the cinema, because yeah, these sort of things didn't happen really. So yeah, as I say, I needed these 2 to complete that collection, and yeah, now I've got number 1, 2 alongside number 3 So that's pretty nice, and some good prices as well. As I say, I probably, if they was one vintage of £10 each, I would have been tempted. I'm not even joking. So there's those two, and then I picked up then a Steelbook, which I think is a misprice, but I already have the title, and I did pay £1 for this pretty recently. And yeah, this is Hugo 3D, but it was £1, so I couldn't leave it there for £1. I've already got the film, so I will be just putting that in the charity shop pile. But they had sent a ton of Steelbooks in there, but this one I think is priced up wrong because it just says Hugo 2011 3D. There on the screen, I think, is, if I can find the 3D price on CEX, is what it should have been. But yeah, £1 for this one. I will take the sticker off though on the video for this, because we need to make sure that you know, it's all good. Apparently the guy said like there was somebody came in with loads of Steelbooks in Cardiff, and yeah, you had that vibe because there was just Steelbooks everywhere in there. So that's come off pretty good, to be honest. And now I'll take this one off as well. So yeah, I only bought this because I bought this pretty recently. It was £1, and you know, I'll be able to just get rid of the other one, and I'd rather have the Steelbook if, you know, if this is worth something especially. So yeah, it's pretty good condition. There's a few scratches around it, but obviously when I put in one of my protectors, it'll be pretty good. Like on the back there's a few little scratches down the bottom, like more around the corners, to be honest, like on the edges and stuff, but the rest of it looks pretty good, to be honest, for £1 Steelbook, you know. It is the Hugo 3D version of the film, so let me just take this out and have a look at the disc. Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, so it's 3D, but obviously it will play in standard 2D, not just 3D only. But it's a pretty nice Steelbook, I think. Really good. I've never seen the film by Martin Scorsese, but I've never seen it. But yeah, looks like a family adventure magic kind of focused, I guess. Yeah, so that is the 4 pickups for today. We have the £1 pickup of Stella Series 3 from the charity shop. That was from, I want to say, RSPCA. We then have High School Musical 1 for £4, alongside High School Musical 2 for £4. And then finally then we had a £1 pickup for a misprice on Hugo 3D, the Steelbook. So not a bad haul, as I say, you know, worth going there. I was tempted with the Scooby-Doo for 18 quid, to be honest, and Dumb and Dumber was there for 12, I believe. But I was more tempted with Scooby-Doo for 18, but I couldn't justify the price of £18, to be honest. Just, I'm not going to watch it straight away. I'm not like, you know, yeah, it's not going to be something you see that often, but it's also a title that you kind of want to see in a charity shop or at a boot sale, and if somebody's just selling it for £1 because they don't know how much it's worth, that's the vibe you want, you know, from that. But yeah, no, I'm not in a rush to, you know, certain films like that, unless I've had a quiet month, then yeah. But I've had quite a busy month this month, money wise as well, because of obviously kind of double Blu-ray hunting every week, if that makes sense. So yeah, I've had a bit of a expensive month, so that's probably why I didn't. I need to be a bit price constrained. So £9 on these 4 I think has been pretty good, actually, especially these two to actually, you know, complete that. And then of course Hugo, and of course Stella. I mean, fingers crossed I haven't got it. So yeah, there it is. There is this week's Blu-ray hunting video. As I say, super sorry if it's shorter than normal, but it's one of those things. We went to ROATH today, and yeah, that is the 4th Blu-ray hunting video done for the maternity time. So I plan on doing one more of these videos, and that'll be the 5 weeks, and then 5 weeks I'll be off, and you know, after that, and on the 6th one then I should be filming my first video Blu-ray hunting with a child. Not with the child, but like I should be able to, I think, be able to go out Blu-ray hunting and probably obviously go to HMV. So just 1 week next week now, and then the week after we'll be back to normal, so to speak. I don't know how it's going to work, but we'll just have to go with it. There might be the odd week where I can't go and whatnot. So yeah, there we go. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm going to go in now and watch Avatar: The Way of Water in 4DX. What am I doing? 4DX with the glasses on as well, 3D, and yeah, it's going to be a good experience, I think. When I saw Avatar: The Way of Water, I only saw it once before, and I saw it in the cinema in super screen. So I've never seen him in 3D, 4D. So that's why I'm doing it. And I always want to wait for a good film. So yeah, so I'm gonna go see that now, and yeah, hopefully you guys have a good day, enjoying the videos, enjoying all the content I've been putting out while I've been off. And thank you so much for the support. If you are new here and you do like what you see and you want to be part of this journey, there's a huge QR code there on the screen. Head over there, get your phone out, scan the QR code, and you can subscribe. Most people watch on the TV nowadays, so of course it makes it easier for you to subscribe there and then, or you can use your remote and just press down and press subscribe, and it's super easy. We're on the road to 5,000 subscribers, which is crazy to even say that, but we are on that road, and it'd be awesome if we can get there by Christmas. That'll be sick. But thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos coming soon, and of course we'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.